Welcome to Sunny Day Stamping. I'm Julie Baca. I'm so excited to show you this problem-solving technique today because it's something we all encounter if we are stamping. Now, in my mind, I had this pretty like floral arrangement that I wanted to make with my stamps, but when I go to stamp it, it looks like this because when you stamp the leaves over the flowers, even though you want them underneath, they're going to be right on top and it makes a mess. I'm going to show you how to fix this problem really quickly with something you already have at home, a sticky note. This is the card I'm going to show you how to make. It just uses stamps, ink, and paper and one pretty stamp set. But let me show you what I'm talking about on how to layer these stamps without making a mess. So if I want to put leaves underneath this flower, there's no way to do it other than stamping it right on top. Because even if I had stamped the leaves first, then the flower would be on top and it's all, overlapping and just looks horrible. So all you're gonna do is grab a sticky note and the main image that you want to really stick out, that is what you're going to stamp on your sticky note, and you want it to be down by the sticky so that you can stick this on your card. Now go ahead and cut this out. So there we go. I cut really close around the edges and my sticky is right here. Now we'll start making our card. I'm going to take this image down in the corner. I want it kind of hanging off the edge on two sides here. Let that dry just a little bit. And now take your sticky note and cover up your flower. It's going to fit perfectly because it's the same image. I'm actually going to put another flower over here, but I don't want these flowers overlapping, which is why I have this mask here. They call this the masking technique. Look, see how that's overlapping, but just perfect. I'm going to leave this here again. I'm going to ink up my stamp to put one more flower, and I'm kind of rotating this so it's not going the same way as the others. And kind of in the corner in a little threesome here. Now I'm going to add a little bit of leaves here, trying not to overlap these flowers, keeping my leaves on the mask. Put some up in the corner here, kind of reaching up. And now I'm going to stamp again because I want a few flowers that are not, or I'm sorry, a few leaves that aren't full strength of this blackberry bliss. And now let's put some flowers over here. Golly, let's put some leaves over here, and I'm going to put the mask over this flower. And then just look and see like, I think I'll put a couple leaves right there. So I'm going to cover this up. And I think I want these leaves to be kind of half strength. So I'm going to stamp off on my paper first and then just put a couple here. I kind of overlapped right there. There you go. Now I'm going to take this sentiment out of the Tasteful Touches stamp set. We already used the flower and the leaves, and now we'll use this sentiment and a couple more to decorate the inside. I'm going to ink up this nice big just saying hello stamp. I really like this for the focal point of a card. And it works perfectly with these dainty flowers. Now you could go ahead and attach that to your card base right now, but I am going to add a layer of black underneath, just pulling in the black from that sentiment just to set it off a bit. There, isn't that pretty? Now we do need to put a piece of white on the inside so that we can sign our card, but let's decorate that first. I'm just going to use the same design that I did on the outside, just a little toned down. So I'm just going to use one flower with a couple leaves around it. Now at the end of the video, I'm going to show you some of the other examples I made. I used some different colors, and also I'll give you some other ideas of what to do on the inside. Isn't that pretty? And now I'm going to take another sentiment out of this Tasteful Touches stamp set. I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to use my grid paper to line this up, and then I'm going to line it up on my block. That way when I stamp it on my paper, I have a better chance of it being straight. So I'm going to use the black Memento ink. And sometimes for these long stamps, I feel like it's easier to take the ink to the stamp instead of the other way around. All right, again, you could stick this right in here, but I'm going to layer it on some black. And I really love the weight of these cards. When you layer like a couple layers of paper, and this Stampin' Up! Cardstock is so thick anyway, it just has a really nice quality weight to the whole card. Isn't this beautiful and so quick? Just stamps, ink, and paper. So make sure to decorate your envelope to just make a really beautiful set to send to someone. Here's another one I made in the Blackberry Bliss. I used the Sunny Sentiment stamp set for this one. I needed a thank you card, but this can all be done with that Tasteful Touches stamp set. So you could do this inside of this card too. I did this one in Soft Succulent. This is all that Tasteful Touches stamp set. And this one is Petal Pink, which I think just turned out beautiful. Because this Petal Pink is so light, I was able to put the flower right underneath the words, which I think looked really cool. And then on the envelope, did the same thing. Let me know in the comments down below if you give this technique a try. Also, I'll have a free downloadable project sheet that has all the measurements and the supplies that you'll need, so you can just print that off and get stamping. If you have any questions about today's project, just leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you need any of the supplies, I have it linked down below so you can put them right in your cart. Of course, I'd love for you to buy from me so I can keep making videos like this. Have a sunny day.